University campuses embark on campus master planning efforts regularly throughout their history. Often referred to as the physical manifestation of a university's strategic plan, campus master planning results in a long-range strategy for the growth and transformation of a campus. Land use plans are a crucial tool in confirming that short-term projects are working in conjunction with long-term plans and goals. In the fall of 2015, Vanderbilt launched FutureVU, the latest land use initiative with the end goal of creating a land use plan that will articulate a comprehensive vision for the university's footprint that aligns with its academic strategic plan. With this effort, Vanderbilt kept in mind previous master plans and the reason why they were successful or not. The degree to which each past plan has been implemented varies over the years. Let's take a closer look at some of these past efforts. The year is 1875. Commodore Cornelius Vanderbilt gave the $1 million gift that founded Vanderbilt University just 2 years ago in 1873. The campus is 75 acres and includes 11 structures. Ulysses S. Grant is President of the United States, and Landon Cable Garland is Chancellor of Vanderbilt. The population of Nashville is approximately 34,607, and there are 26 full-time faculty members at Vanderbilt. The campus is situated on a pasture. The 11 building structures are placed along ridge lines at some of the highest points of elevation on the campus and oriented towards downtown Nashville. The campus gates are located off Vanderbilt Avenue, later to become 21st Avenue. Looking ahead to the current day, 2017, 4 of the original 11 campus structures still exist, including Kirkland Hall, Old Central, Residence 7, and the Vaughn Home. Residence 7 currently houses the Center for Student Well-Being, while the Vaughn Home is the current home of the Robert Penn Warren Center for the Humanities. Old Central is part of present-day Benson Hall. It is now 1905. Theodore Roosevelt is President of the United States, and James Hampton Kirkland is Chancellor of Vanderbilt. Nashville's population and the total number of full-time faculty at Vanderbilt have nearly tripled since 1875. Campus has 20 buildings. Vehicles are now being registered in the United States with a total of 78,800. George E. Kessler and Company, a Kansas City landscape architect, prepared this year's plan. The Kessler Plan is aggressive in nature and suggests removing all of the original campus structures with the exception of Kirkland Hall, Cassam Hall, and Wesley Hall. Proposed new buildings are to be positioned near topographical high points to maintain views of downtown Nashville. Leadership of the university decided that the plan lacks the desired element of preservation of existing buildings. The placement of Furman Hall will be the only result of the 1905 master plan. It is 1924. Calvin Coolidge is president, and James Hampton Kirkland is still Chancellor of Vanderbilt. Nashville's population has grown to more than 136,000. There has been significant growth in the world of transportation, and the campus now has an entrance off West End Avenue to accommodate the Nashville streetcar service, which extends past Vanderbilt University. While the campus acreage has remained stagnant, the number of campus buildings and full-time faculty has increased. The 1924 master plan was prepared by Day and Clowder Architects as a result of the medical school's decision to leave downtown Nashville and rejoin the main campus. The School of Medicine was originally located near the present-day intersection of Fifth Avenue and Elm Street near downtown Nashville. Unlike the 1905 plan, the Day and Clowder master plan respects the contours of the land. The impact of this master plan ends up being enormous as it determined the sites of the School of Medicine, Hospital, School of Nursing, the Powerhouse, Alumni Hall, Neely Auditorium, Buttrick, Calhoun, Garland, McGill, and Tolman buildings. It is now 1940. Franklin Delano Roosevelt is President of the United States, and Oliver Cromwell Carmichael is Chancellor of Vanderbilt. Nashville has continued to bustle and grow, and the university has expanded its acreage. The number of full-time faculty has nearly doubled due to the expansion of the medical school. Edward Stone prepared this year's master plan. He has recommended screening the interior of the campus from noise and commotion of the city by moving buildings and parking to the edge of campus and eliminating vehicular circulation from the campus core. This plan embraces the concept of the university as a park. Stone has even suggested placing buildings where existing circulation crosses the campus in order to block future access. Jacobs Featheringgill Hall and Rand Hall are two such buildings that will result from this plan, which were placed to block vehicular circulation. 1965. Lyndon B. Johnson is president and George Alexander Hurd is chancellor of Vanderbilt. Nashville's population is now well beyond 300,000. The campus has doubled again in acreage. The number of campus buildings has tripled, and faculty numbers have quadrupled. Prior to this time, the university had recognized there was little space for new buildings on the original campus and began to focus on how to reserve the campus footprint for core educational purposes. In addition, terms of the University Center Urban Renewal Project resulted in Vanderbilt purchasing 501 parcels of real estate in the southwest corner of campus. While Vanderbilt purchased the land with the aim of increasing its footprint and upgrading the surrounding area by developing it for educational purposes, the move was deemed controversial as the land was acquired through eminent domain. The engineering and landscape architecture firm Clark and Rapawanu prepared the 1965 plan. The newly acquired areas of campus are developed to meet increasing residential needs of the university. The focus is on vertical growth and increased density in order to maximize footprint. Carmichael West, Chafin A through F, Mayfield A through E, Stevenson Center, and the University Club are the buildings that result from this plan. The year is now 1979. The campus has expanded from 260 to 326 acres. Why, you might ask? Let's take a step back in time. In 1867, an American financier, George Peabody, endowed an organization for the improvement of education in the South after the Civil War. Similar to the Commodore, George Peabody set aside a gift of $1 million that became the Peabody Education Fund. Between 1968 and 1978, the financial situation of the college worsened, and the college merged with Vanderbilt University in 1979. This will be the last major land acquisition the university will see to present-day 2017. It is now 2001. George W. Bush is President of the United States. The university includes over 14.7 million square feet in building space and over 2,066 full-time faculty. The number of campus buildings has jumped to 262. Sasaki Associates prepared a plan that is focused on a 10-year build-out for existing university land. Emphasis is placed on expanding green corridors and walkability. The plan has recognized that the geographic center of campus has shifted over time with various land acquisitions, and emphasis is placed on building around this central area. Buildings that result from this plan include Studio Arts and the Student Life Center near the Geographic Center, as well as the Commons Center, Martha Rivers Ingram Commons, and Warren and Moore Colleges. Additional projects that later result include Wyatt Center expansion, Alumni Hall renovation, Buttrick expansion, and Cohen expansion. I hope you've enjoyed this brief walk through campus land use planning history. While these plans are interesting in and of themselves, they're also useful examples of how to gauge what makes a master plan successful. The 1940 plan, for example, was a turning point in that it was guided by a core principle, the idea of the university as a park, and it carefully considered how roadways, vehicles, and pedestrians interact with the campus. This is in contrast to the 1905 Furman Plan, which proposed the removal of most original structures, a plan that was essentially put aside because it contradicted the university's principle of preserving historic structures on campus. These historic master plans also reveal that campus grew as parcels of land were acquired, creating the development of distinct clusters or neighborhoods of buildings that are often different in architectural style, landscape, and character. Now let's jump to 2015. Barack Obama is President of the United States and Nicholas Zeppos is Chancellor of Vanderbilt. The university has chosen to embark on a new land use plan, FutureVU. While the neighborhoods that make up the current campus are all integral parts of the Vanderbilt community, the current FutureVU efforts are grounded in enhancing connectivity and creating interaction, and seek to bring cohesiveness to the campus that doesn't exist today. Pelly Clark Pelly architects were selected, along with a team of landscape, sustainability, space planning, and transportation experts, to partner with the university on this important endeavor. The process is guided by a Board of Trust working group chaired by Martha Rivers Ingram and a set of guiding principles created based on feedback from the university community. Input and inclusivity are a key goal, and the process has included a variety of working groups and collaborations. The planning process seeks to learn from the past while also remaining grounded in the humanistic values that make Vanderbilt unique and stand the test of time.